Yeah. Hello, everyone. Is my voice audible, guys? Let me know on the chat, guys. Is my voice audible? Yeah. Great, guys. So from today, we are going to start free React JS training program. And this will be not a short program. It will be full-fledged React training program, guys. So I am going to start React completely from basics. Completely from basics. It's like we are going to learn alphabets of React. We are going to learn alphabets of React. From that basics, we are going to start. From that basics, we are going to start. Okay. So we are going to start our session completely from basics, and I will take you guys to complete advanced level. Complete advanced level of a React JS. So I will provide you the knowledge equivalent to the 3 years, 3 years of 3 years of experienced developer. So how much knowledge a 3 years experienced developer will have on React? That much knowledge I am going to provide you. The only point what you guys have to take care is you have to be regular to the session. Whatever assignments I will provide, whatever notes I will provide, whatever references I will provide, you have to go through that. You have to go through that. You have to just take care for that. So next 1 month, if you dedicate, I will promise you guys that I will going to provide you lot of knowledge on React JS. You will see that there will be lot of paid courses. Even they will not provide that much knowledge, which I am going to provide you. So I will take your feedback at the end of our batch. Then let's see how was your experience. Okay. So just make sure you guys are regular to the session, guys. Just I want you guys to be regular. You guys have to practice on daily basis. I will give you assignments. After every 2 days, I will release the solution of those assignments also. And I will create a WhatsApp group where we can have discussion on the WhatsApp group also. If you guys are practicing, if you are facing any issues, then we can have a discussion on that WhatsApp group as well. And I will be taking your doubts also in the live sessions. So that is how things are going to be. So let's start our session with my introduction, guys. So my name is Kabir. My name is Kabir Sagar. So you can call me Kabir or you can call me Sagar, whatever feels good, you can call me. I have around 8 years of experience on MERN stack. So as a SDE, I have 8 years of experience. I have worked in industry on MERN stack, main stack, and even on the cloud technologies. Especially on the AWS, I have worked. When it comes to training, in training also, I have almost 8+ years of experience. So I have started my training career with my development career only. So till now, my training was like a part-time job for me. From last 8 years, I am taking the training. I have worked with lot of platforms. Right now, I am working with Gigs for Gigs. So I hope you guys heard for Gigs for Gigs. So I am working for them. And I have worked on very famous institutes in Hyderabad also. Like I have worked with Naresh IT, Ashok IT, and I have worked with Quality Thought. I have worked with Masai School. If you guys heard about the Masai School, which is Bangalore based edutech. I have worked with Let's Upgrade, Geekster, all these are the edtech companies where I have given training on React JS, MERN stack, Angular. These are the different technologies on which I have given the training. Okay. So this is my first React free batch in my entire career. I never started any free batch from my end. This is my first free React batch. So let's see how it goes. And I am hoping it goes very well. So this is just my very short introduction, guys. Yeah, if you have any queries, feel free to add on the chat, guys. Yes, I am going to provide you complete notes. Daily wise, I am going to provide you notes. Let me show you the example of one notes, how I will provide you. So today, at the end of the class, I will provide you the notes. Whatever I will teach in the class, I will provide that notes in the PDF format. So let me show you one of the note. That is our first session note only almost. So if I just scroll down here, somewhere here it should be. Yeah. So this is the notes, guys, how I am going to provide you. So this complete notes I will provide you on the daily basis. I will provide you PDF. In that PDF, you will have complete notes plus you will have interview questions also. So on the daily basis, I am going to provide you interview questions. So let's assume that today we done this session. Today we learned some concepts. On that concepts, what kind of interview questions people are asking in the industry, in the market, those interview questions I will provide here. With interview questions, I will provide you assignment questions also. I will provide you practice questions also. Like this, every day I will be releasing PDF for you. Okay. So I will be providing you notes. I will provide you recordings also. Don't worry, guys, because I know React is something which is not easy to learn. And by just listening the live class, it will be difficult for us to understand. So sometimes we required to watch the recording 1 or 2 or 3 times. That is the reason I am going to provide this entire recordings to you. So after the class, I will provide the recordings so you can go through the recordings. Apart from that, as I have mentioned, I will provide you interview questions and answers. And daily assignments I will provide you. Daily practice questions I will provide you. So this is what I can do in free, and this is what I will be doing. So I just want to see the seriousness from you. So the more people come to the session, the more interest I will have to teach. So it shows the dedication from you guys. Okay. And our sessions basically it will be from Tuesday. It will be from Tuesday to Friday, guys. Our sessions will be in between Tuesday to Friday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or sometimes I will stretch it to 8:30 p.m. So entire batch will go from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. And our days of sessions will be from Tuesday to Friday. So I won't take any session on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Just enjoy those 3 days. Enjoy means you just make yourself your own schedules, and the way it works, you work it. But I will take the session only from Tuesday to Friday in between this timing, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And the duration of this course will be around 1.5 months, guys. It will be around 1.5 months. So I'm not saying exactly 1.5 months. Minimum it should be 1.5 months. Suppose if we are not able to finish the syllabus, then our course might go for 2 months also. So I don't have any problem to take this course for 2 months also. So the ultimate goal is to provide you quality knowledge. That is sure, guys. I am going to focus only on the quality knowledge. So you should appreciate. You should appreciate by yourself for my training. That is how I will try my best to give the knowledge to you guys. So this will be the general details, guys, which I wanted to provide you. Yeah. Up to here, if you have any doubts or if you have any queries, feel free to add on the chat. Yeah, today is the introduction session, guys, and today is very important session. You will understand exactly what is React JS in today's session. Yeah. So as I have mentioned, guys, this is only for React JS. Here I am going to cover JavaScript also, but only those concepts of JavaScript which are required for React. Okay, so that is where I want to come next. So let me tell you the prerequisite. So if you want to attend this session, what knowledge you should have? That is prerequisite. What should be the prerequisite to join these sessions? So the prerequisite to join this session is you should know basics of HTML and CSS. You should know basics of HTML and CSS. That's it. The basics of HTML and CSS you should know. So if you don't know basics of HTML and CSS, just take 3-4 days of the time and update yourself in HTML and CSS. So it's very easy, guys. HTML and CSS, you can update yourself very fast. So to join this course, you should have knowledge on basics of HTML and CSS. Apart from that, you should have knowledge on basics of JavaScript also. Basics of JavaScript. Now, basics of JavaScript means, let me mention some of the topics. What topics you should know in the JavaScript? So you should know what are variables in JavaScript. You should know what are data types in JavaScript. You should know about functions in JavaScript. You should know functions in JavaScript. You should know selection statements. Selection statements in JavaScript. That is if, else, if, and switch. Selection statements you should know. Apart from this, you should know about the operators. Operators in JavaScript. You should know loops concept in JavaScript. Like you should know at least for loop. You should know for loop. That's it. This is what the knowledge I am expecting from you. This is the knowledge I am expecting from you. So let me know how many of you have knowledge on this. I will release one poll. You just tell yes or no. You just have to answer yes or no. So I'm going to release the poll, guys. So let me just end this poll and let me release one more poll here. Yeah, so I'm releasing one poll, guys. Let me know yes or no your answer. So do you know this mentioned topics in JavaScript or not? So whatever topics I have mentioned here, I just wanted to know whether you know these topics or not. Yeah, there will be no certificates, guys. There is no certificates. It's just a free sessions. Yeah, if you know basics of HTML and CSS, it's more than enough. If you know what are tags, how to add CSS properties, the basic CSS properties, if you know, that's more than enough. No need to be pro in HTML and CSS. So I will be releasing lot of HTML videos to you, CSS videos to you, JavaScript videos also I will release in between. So no problem. So whatever concepts I feel you should have knowledge, those videos I will release. So you have to watch those videos and come to the React sessions. So it will be easy for you to learn the React JS. So that support I will give you. So I am creating lot of videos on HTML, CSS and JavaScript also. So that videos, the moment I create, I will be releasing for you. That is the reason I need at least this much knowledge from your end. So that at least we can start with React and remaining things, whatever required, I will release on the time. Okay, so let's see. So I think almost 62% of people said they know, or around 38% people said they don't know. But no problem, guys. What I will be doing first week, I will cover basics of JavaScript. Basics of JavaScript. First week, I will cover basics of JavaScript. That is just I required 3 or 4 sessions to cover basics of JavaScript. In that basics of JavaScript, I will just explain you guys about functions, object, arrays. function, object, arrays, and here variables. These are the topics I will be explaining you. Remaining topics like selection statements, operator, loops. For these concepts, I will release the video. I will release one recorded video. So you can watch that recorded video, the people who wants. The people who already have the knowledge, they can skip that video. So that in this way, we can directly enter into React within the 3-4 days and we can start learning React. Okay. So is it okay, guys? If I start with these concepts, what are variables, what are functions, what are object, what are arrays? Because all these concepts are required to learn React JS. That's why I want to teach these concepts. Okay. Yes. So first, let's understand what is React JS. So if you know the answer, feel free to let me know on the chat, guys. What is React JS? So before I explain what is React JS, I just wanted to know how many of you know what is React JS? Like you can use chat to answer. It's a library, it's a front-end framework. Nice. Great, guys. Almost I got the accurate answer what I wanted. So React.js is a JavaScript library. React.js is a JavaScript library. Now, what is the meaning of JavaScript library? Can you guys tell me what is JavaScript library? What is library? So many people give me the answer. React is a library, JavaScript library. Nice. That's a accurate answer. What is JavaScript library? What is the meaning of JavaScript library? Anybody knows? List of modules. Okay. Any other answer? Collection of class, object, functions. Collection of pre-written code, packages. Great, great. I got a lot of answers. Yes. So let me explain you guys what is JavaScript library in very simple words. Okay. So JavaScript library is nothing but it is a JavaScript file. Okay. So library is a JavaScript file. Here I will say JavaScript library is a JavaScript file which contains predefined functions, objects, and classes, which contains predefined functions, objects, and classes. That's it. What is JavaScript library? JavaScript library is a JavaScript file. It is a JavaScript file. It is very important to understand. It is one simple JavaScript file which contains predefined functions, objects, and classes, which contains predefined functions, objects, and classes. So what React people did, they created like this one JavaScript file. They created one JavaScript file. In this file, they created lot of predefined functions. They created lot of predefined objects. They created lot of predefined classes. Who created all these functions, object, and classes? React developers created all these functions, object, classes in one JavaScript file. And the name of this JavaScript file, they have given like react.development.js. This is what the JavaScript file name they have given. That's why what is library, if someone asks, we say that it is a file. It is a file which contains functions, object, classes. That's it. That is what React is all about. So indirectly, we can say that React.js is a JavaScript file which contains predefined functions, classes, and objects and objects. So in short, if someone asks you, can you explain in more easier way? If someone asks us, then we can explain like this. React.js is a JavaScript file which contains predefined function, classes, and object. Now my question is, what is the use of these functions, object, and classes? What we can do with this function, classes, and objects? What is the use? So this is where purpose of React.js comes into picture. Like why we are learning React.js, what we can do with React.js. So the purpose of React.js. Anybody knows what is the purpose of React.js? Anybody have the idea? Create single page application, create user interfaces, quick rendering, automation to build scalable applications. Okay, great. So I got accurate answer. I got accurate answer from Blessing. Okay. So I think she gave the accurate answer. So what is the purpose of React.js means? React.js is all about creating user interface. React.js is all about creating user interface. User interface. What is user interface? User interface is nothing but collection of UI components. It is a collection of UI components. What are UI components? Whatever you will see on the browser is a UI component. For example, if I access any application like Instagram, which is our famous application, which we love. Instagram is an application. Now in this application, you will see there is one text box where I can enter phone number, username or email. So this text box is called UI component. This password box is called UI component. This button is called UI component. And collection of UI component is called user interface. So using React, we can create only user interface. We can create only user interface. Now my question is, can we create front-end application with React? Now my question is, can we create front-end application with only with React without taking the help of anything else? Can we create front-end application? Front-end application only with React? Only with React without taking the help of any other package library, only with React can we create front-end application. So what will be your answer? So almost everybody said no, but few people said no. Like almost everybody said yes, only few people said no. So the answer is no, guys. Answer is no. You cannot create front-end application only with React. Now, only with React, why we can't create front-end application? That is the question. So to create a front-end application, if you want to create a front-end application, then you have to do so many things. What are those so many things? You have to create user interface. You have to style user interface. You have to do API integration. You have to implement data validation. You have to do state management, that is data management. You have to implement routing. Like this, so many things you have to implement to create one front-end application. So many things we have to create to develop front-end application. But using React, we can create only user interface. Only user interface is possible with React. Can we add styles using React? Answer is no. Using React, can we do API integration? Answer is no. Using React, can we do data validation? Answer is no. Using React, can we do data management? Answer is still no. Using React, can we do routing? Routing is nothing but it is a technique of switching from one part of your application to another part of your application. So can we do routing? Still answer is no. So using React, you can only create user interface. And all these things are not possible. That is the reason only with React, we cannot create front-end application. But our goal is to learn React to create front-end application. Then how it is possible? So what we have to do, we have to use React plus with React, we have to use other libraries. We have to use other libraries to create front-end application. To create front-end application. So only with React, you cannot create front-end application. What we need to do with React, we have to use another libraries. Other libraries like you have to use Axios, you have to use Redux, we have to use React Router, we have to use React DOM. Like this, another libraries we have to use with React, Then we can create front-end application. Then we can create front-end application. Now, all these are not said by me. All these are said by the people who created React application, who created React library. Those people told all these things. Let me show you official website of React. So there is an old official website of React, that is legacy.reactjs.org. So this is the old website of React, old official website of React. Here clearly they told what is React. React is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces. Clearly they have mentioned React is all about creating user interfaces. If you go and search this entire page, you will never find the terms like front-end application. You will never find the terms like single page application. All those terms you will never find. If you want, you can have a look on this entire page. React is all about creating user interface. That's it. It will focus only on one specific part, that is creating user interface. That is the reason it is called library, guys. That is the reason it is called library. Now, if I take the example of Angular, Angular is a framework. Angular is a framework. And what is the purpose of Angular? The purpose of Angular is to create client-side application, that is front-end application. So the purpose is to create client-side application, or you can say front-end application or single page application. And clearly in Angular documentation, they have mentioned this. Let me show you Angular documentation also. So if I just go to the angular.io, and here we can see the definition of Angular. So Angular, see here, Angular is a web framework. It is a web framework that empowers to developers to build fast, reliable applications. It will help us to build applications. And here they did not told applications, they told user interfaces. This is what people are lagging in the industry. People don't know what is the actual purpose of React. They think React is all about developing front-end application. No, we cannot create. To create front-end application with React, we have to use another libraries like Axios, Redux, React Router, React DOM. All these are the libraries, guys. All these are the libraries which are not developed by React developers. Some other companies developed this library. Facebook did not develop this library. Facebook developed React. Meta developed React. These libraries are developed by some other companies, some other developers. We use these libraries with React to create front-end application. Okay. So in your interviews, if they ask, can we create front-end application only with React? Answer should be no. Then how to create? Just combine other libraries to create front-end application. So everybody is clear with what is React and what is the purpose of React, guys? What is React JS and purpose of React JS? Everyone is clear with this? So I will just raise the poll. I will launch the poll. Let me, you guys answer it in the form of yes or no, guys. Okay. So that I will get the idea whether you are understanding or not. So everybody try to answer that poll, guys. Yeah. So like this, I will be creating lot of polls in between our sessions. I will be releasing those polls. So it will keep you guys also active, and it will keep, and even I will come to know how the sessions are going on, whether you guys are understanding or not. Yes. Now, one question will come. One question will come. Okay. We understood that React is a library and it is all about creating user interface. Okay. Then suddenly you should get one question. What is that question? Just I have learned HTML. I have learned HTML. In HTML also, we create user interface. With HTML also, we create user interface. That is UI. Then I learned JavaScript. With JavaScript also, we create user interface. Now you are saying using React also, we create user interface only. React is all about creating user interface only. With HTML also we can create user interface. With React, with JavaScript also we can create user interface. Now with React also we are creating user interface only. Now the question is why? The question is why? Why we have to create? We have to create UI with React. Why we have to create UI with React? Already HTML is in the market, which is very easy to use. We have JavaScript in the market, which is very dynamic to use. Then why we have to create UI with React? This is what the question we should get. So any one of you got this question? Why we have to use React to create user interface when we can create user interface with HTML and JavaScript? Yes. So to understand this, we have to know drawbacks. We have to know at least few drawbacks with HTML and JavaScript. We should know few drawbacks of HTML and JavaScript. Drawbacks of HTML and JavaScript. So what are the problems we are facing with HTML and JavaScript? And why we are moving towards React? That we should know. Okay, so that part I will cover in the next session. So today is our first session. So I am just going to take 40 minutes, guys. So from next session, our session will have proper 1 hour session. 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so today is first session. So many people did not join. So that is the reason I am just taking very small session. So from next session, we will have complete 1 hour session. And our next session is on Wednesday, guys. Next session is on Wednesday. Next session is on Wednesday. So tomorrow I am traveling at this time. That is the reason we don't have the session. So next session is on Wednesday. Okay, join on the same link. Join on the same link. So this is my WhatsApp number, guys. If you have any issues while joining the session, or if you have any queries, then WhatsApp me. Then WhatsApp me on this number. Then WhatsApp me on this number. Okay. So I will provide my details in our WhatsApp community group. So there you can get all the details. So I will be releasing the recorded video also in our WhatsApp group. So is there anybody who did not join our WhatsApp group? Is there anybody, guys, who did not join our WhatsApp group or WhatsApp community? Yes, hand sessions will be hands-on, guys. Everything I am going to write in front of you. Entire code, each and every code I will write in front of you. There will be no pre-written codes. Okay, so let me provide you the WhatsApp group, guys. Just give me a minute. I will provide on the chat. You can join on that. Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah. So I'm just providing you the WhatsApp group on the chat. So you guys can join in that group, guys. Okay. So in that group only, I'm going to provide you complete notes, guys. In that group only, I'm going to provide you complete notes. I will paste the recorded link as well. So once this session ends, whatever recorded video will be created, that video link I will be posting in your WhatsApp group. Yeah. So I have pasted the link on the chat. Just have a look on that. So just join it, guys. So it will be easy for me to communicate with you guys using that group. Okay, guys. So let's join on Wednesday for our second session. Okay, I will release the PDF, today's PDF. I will release my paint file. I will release the video link also. Yeah, that's all, guys. So let's meet on Wednesday at same time. That is 7 p.m.